Today, I plan to record a podcast answering a question from my Telegram group. But I was about to record the podcast. I got a message on WhatsApp from one of my mentees. And she sent me a message. And after listening to that message, I couldn't record the podcast I had intended to record coming in today. And I couldn't record it because the message was so strong and powerful. She said some words that just really spoke life to me. And I had to just change the order of my day. She said some things. I had a plan to do something today, and I contacted someone, got in contact with me. I came in contact with somebody, and the person changed the order of my plans. That's how powerful her words were. I decided to come here to talk about speaking life. We all have gifts. We have gifts from God. Everyone has gifts. We all have giftings, places that God has given us special abilities, parts of our lives that God has given us special abilities for us to shine through, to shine His light, to show His love, to show His mercy. We all have it. Every single one of us has it. Even though we all might express to some level somebody else's gifting, doesn't mean we are gifted in that area. We can just express to some level. But some people are exceptional at expressing what God has put in them. So what I mean is, we all can sing. All of us can sing. You understand? We all can sing, but some people can sing exceptionally. So all can sing, but there are some people you should never give a microphone to. You understand? To sing a solo. So when they give mics, they won't give them a mic. Don't give them a mic, but they can sing. We all can draw at some level. Express ourselves through drawing. It's an art we all can do. But some people are exceptional at drawing. Some people are exceptional at drawing. And I want to emphasize this today. Our giftings from God. Because you know what? Where you are gifted, that thing that God has given you extra of, is the very place where the devil would attack you. The devil would attack the very place of your gifting. So we must be careful. You see, for me, God has given me the gift of wisdom and clarity. But the biggest thing I struggle with is self-doubt. So God has given me the wisdom of clarity, the gift of wisdom and clarity, which everybody has. You understand? We all have wisdom to a particular degree. We all have clarity to a particular degree. But I can humbly say this: I have it to an exceptional degree. But then the biggest thing I struggle with is self-doubt. That's how the devil attacks me. That's how the devil attacks me. Self-doubt. So I have a tendency to kind of seek, understand, a type of validation when it comes to my thinking. You understand? It's easy. It's not like I ask people what they think, but then it's easy for me to ask myself, does it make any sense? Does it make any sense? Is it making sense? It's easy for me to get insecure when I say something and there is no external validation, to get some level of defensive and to just think, oh, did that make sense? Did I make a fool of myself? Does it make sense? But deep inside, God has given me a gift of clarity. Where your gifting is, the devil will attack. The devil will attack. Because that is your light. Beauty is a gift. Beauty. Some people have the gift of beauty. We're all beautiful, one way or the other. But some people are exceptionally beautiful. That's the truth. That's the truth. Some people are exceptionally beautiful. If they arrange us or they put us beside them and they brought 10 people, maybe 5 or 4 people will think we are beautiful or handsome. But for these people, 9 out of 10 will say, this person is exceptionally beautiful. No matter the culture you go to, where they go in the world, is just an essence of beauty that radiates from them physically. I'm not talking about character beautiful here. But you realize that how does the devil attack beautiful people? He takes away their smile, because he knows the smile is what enhances the beauty. So beautiful people, a lot of people I meet, the sadness, they have a propensity to get sad easily. You understand? They have a propensity for depression. Beautiful people, I'm telling you, a propensity for depression, but they are beautiful. Marilyn Monroe was a very beautiful woman. There was a documentary I watched about her. Was beautiful from a very young age, but was so insecure and so depressed and so sad all her life. So sad. Because the devil wanted to take away her smile. Beauty is a gift. But the gift I want to talk about today is a gift that I believe is very important. All gifts are important, but this one has a very important place in the world today, because the people with this gift are the people that help us, other people that have other gifts, to understand the value of our gifts. And it's called the gift of speaking life. This gift of encouragement. See, the Bible states it as a gift. It is a gift to be able to encourage. It's a gift. A lot of us, we take this gift as, how special can that be? We all can encourage on one level or the other. But some people, when they open their mouth, light comes out. And the level of encouragement you feel, they can shine light into the darkest of spaces. The gift of speaking life. Speaking life. This, my mentee, has that gift. She knows how to speak life. And I have to tell her today, you speak, this is the way you speak. You don't just talk about something, just speak life. Just speak life. And I told her, be careful, the devil would attack it. This gift, that's your mouth. The devil would attack it. A lot of people that speak life, some of you are listening right now, you have that gift, you don't believe it. Because the devil has so attacked it from a very young age. You feel, no, I'm not that person. Because you are a very caustic person. So the devil attacks your words. So that what comes out of it is troublesome, is discouraging, is conflicting, is damning, is criticizing, is rude, is saucy. I want to have you know that's not who you are. That is not who you are. Yes, you've expressed all this from a very young age. You begin to think that's who you are, but that's not who you are. And I'm telling you that today. You are not that person. You are not that person. Who you are is just under siege. It's being attacked. That mouth of yours, those words of yours that are cutting people down every single day, is an abused weapon. It's abused. It's not the way God made it. You are someone that speaks life. And I pray that God will deliver you from the hold of the devil so that you can walk in your true identity, in your authentic self, with a sense of audacity. I'll plug in my book again right now. I think you need to get that book, Inspire and Influence. It's a good book. The book is called Inspire and Influence, a guide to finding identity, authenticity, and audacity. I'm talking to someone here today. You've written yourself off as somebody who just cuts people down. You don't even know. Someone just comes to you and you cut them down. They feel bad after leaving you. And you just feel, why am I this kind of person? That's not who you are. That's a lie. Some of you know those people. They're your sister. They're your mother. They might be your wife or your husband, your brother, your colleague, your roommate. Look, those people are not what you think they are. They're not troublemakers. They're not negative people. They're just under siege. They are being attacked by the devil. Because they are very important people in the world. You see, you find them on social media too. They're there. I see them every single time. Sometimes they're in my comment section. Very nasty stuff. And it gets to you. They just know how to do it. It just get to you. 2 lines get to you. And you think, how did this person think of saying such a caustic thing? They know how to get through your armor and fire that arrow to bring you down. Spoil your day. Make you take down a post that you strongly believed in. Make you ashamed of something that you are confident about. They know. There are so many of them out there. Social media, they're there. Please do not hate on them. Please do not feed. Do not attack them. Some people they go back and they attack them. It's the worst thing you can do, because then they would go back into that identity. Do not attack them. As a matter of fact, show them love. There was a guy that did it to me on Twitter some time ago. He just said something it got to me, and I was going to get back at him. And God just told me, tell him something kind. And I've forgotten what I wrote to him. I asked him, why are you so angry? Why are you so angry? And I've forgotten what I wrote, but I wrote something back to him that I didn't feel like writing, but the Spirit told me to write it. And this guy sent me a message back and said, nobody has ever told me that before. I'm so sorry for what I wrote. He told me, I'm so sorry, and he took it down. Took down what he had put up. He said, I'm so sorry. And I saw that this was an injured person. This was someone under siege. He needed more prayers than attack. This guy is probably a bearer of light from his mouth, but the devil is attacking him. The world needs people who give light through their words. They can turn your day around for good. I dare to say they can turn your life around for good. We need them. We need them. You see, in 1974, I wasn't born then, but then something interesting happened. 1974, July 15, 1974. A young lady, 29-year-old lady, who was a TV news reporter, was doing what she did every single day for a number of years, reporting the news about what was going on in that local community. On the news, she was reporting local news, not international news, local news, that she was talking about what was going on. And she used to report a lot of maybe crimes and things that go on in the city. And mid her reporting, She went off script and she said, "You are about to experience TV's first attempted suicide." And she pulled out a gun, put it behind her right ear, and pulled the trigger on live TV and ended her life. 29-year-old lady. Her name was Christine Chubbuck. Christine Chubbuck is reported to be the first person to execute themselves on live TV. Take her life on live TV. Christine Chubbuck was a 29-year-old single lady who always told people that she hated her life because she was a 29-year-old virgin who had been on only 2 dates all her life and thought she wasn't attractive, and men didn't find her attractive. So I looked up this woman to look at her image, and I saw a woman who was attractive. A brunette, good-looking woman. She was attractive. But you see, Christine Chubbuck didn't have anyone speaking life to her. She didn't have anyone with the gift of speaking life to her. So she took her own life because she didn't see who she truly was. You see, that's why the devil attacks this group of people with this gift the most. Because when you talk about speaking life, what it really means is that when you speak, you give people the will to live, the will to continue, the will to stand firm. There's somebody listening to the podcast today. You are that person. You have the gift to speak life. You can know because it's being attacked, because you spend a lot of time criticizing. And people don't want to have it with you because they said if you have it with him or her, they have a way with words. Oh, the way they come up with words very easily, they can cut deep. And for a while, you've taken pride, some kind of twisted pride in, they can't mess with me. They know if when I talk, when I speak like this, they will never forget. That's not what your speaking was meant for. That's a subpar expression of what God intended of you. You're a speaker of life. If Christine Chubbuck had people around her that spoke life, she would still probably be alive today. Probably. How many people waste every day because there's no one speaking life to them? How many people waste every day, no one speaking life? We all need people to speak life to us. We all do. We all can speak life at one level or the other. I'll say this again. We all can. We all can. But some people are exceptional at it. It's their gift. Just like some people, we all can give people advice and give them clarity. But I know not everybody can do it the way I do it. Not everybody can sing as well as Cece Winans. Not everybody. Not everybody can write as well as Chimamanda. Not everybody. Not everyone can paint as well as Picasso. You see, the other day I read about a man called Robert Gonsalves. Robert Gonsalves. Gonsalves is spelled Gonsalves. I spelled this name, Rob Gonsalves. I spelled his name because I want you to take some time to Google him and check out his work. Rob Gonsalves was a very incredible painter, surreal painter. Surrealism was his thing. I spent a lot of time looking at his paintings. He would paint something starting from an ordinary object, and you see a transition into something you never thought it could be. You could start with something as a bridge, and then the thing would end up as ship sailing. Very interesting. So when you're looking at his painting, you don't really know what you are looking at. At one point, you think you know what you're looking at, then you look deeper and you realize you are looking at something else. The perspective changes. Incredible gift. But you see, Rob Gonsalves took his own life. He said he had a mental disorder. Took his own life. Got disillusioned. Rob Gonsalves needed someone to speak life to him. She needed someone to speak life. But he didn't find anyone. There are Rob Gonsalves out there. Christine Chubbock's out there. It's not too late to save them. Power of life and death, your tongue. Somebody has extra power in their tongue. I'm telling you. If you are that such person, I'm making this podcast for you. Today, I want you to surrender your tongue. Tell God, God, thank you for giving me this tongue. I know it's powerful because it has cut down so many people. But Lord, I want to build. From henceforth, I want to be a builder. I want to build people's lives. I want to build people's confidence. I want to build people's esteem. I want to build. I want whenever I type something in the comment section, it gives people a sense of meaning and hope. I want to contribute. I'm tired of criticizing. I want to use my words for what you made them to be. Life. Help me to see the people that need me. Help me to be there when they need me. And I know that God will help you. Once you make this declaration and you surrender, if you have people like that in your lives, you know them. You've given up on them. Don't give up on them. Don't give up on them. Pray for them. Pray this prayer for them today. Pray this prayer for them today, and you'll see them change. You will. Don't give up on them. Tell them their words are made for more. And it's my prayer that God will help us as we shine the various gifts He has given to us. In what seems to be a very dark world, God will help us to shine our gifts in the different corners of the world that we find ourselves. My name is Tola T.A. Alabi, and this is the TA Podcast.